Hey, startup founders. Right, today I'm looking through one of my survival tips, which is the importance of location in your startup journey. I can't stress this enough. I see way too many startups that they put it in their garage, but their garage is located in the wrong place. You're not Steve Jobs, who happens to be in one of the most important areas of the world for his kind of business. So everyone says, well, you can just start it in my garage or start it just down the road from me. Depends where your garage is and depends where your road is. If it's in the middle of a small town in a small province of Austria, for example, that's miles away from the tech scene, where you're trying to make a tech product, then why would you put it there? You have to start thinking about where you're going to found your business. Now, immediately and out the gate, you want to try and do everything out your bedroom or your garage or your kitchen, wherever you can to save money. I get it. But you've ultimately got to think about where is that business best served. So, for example, if you want to have a product that's full of software engineers, where are the best software engineers? Can you do it all remote, or do you need to put it there? If you've got a tech idea that requires, I don't know, a lot of plastic moldings, do you need to be more centered where there's a center of plastic moldings companies and developers that help you to do that? If it's a financial product, is your country or even your region in your country the right place to base a financial product? If it's biotech, are you in a biotech triangle? The reason I say this is a really simple one. First of all, you're going to struggle to get talent. If you want to get talent into your business, you've got to be where the talent is. Not all the talent's going to move to small Baden-Baden, wherever, in a small province of Germany. They're not all going to do it. And some of the best people in the world are definitely around a cluster because that's where they grew up and that's where they've probably been working or are working at the minute and looking for their next gig. But they're probably not going to move their entire family for a small startup from one area all across the world to the other. Just doesn't happen that way. The second thing about location is that you're going to have to get investors. And I can tell you one thing I've learned in 35 years is investors, especially professional investors, are not going to get on a plane, change planes, international flight, change planes, get on a train, then get on a bus, then get on a taxi to come to your small location because that just happens to be where you are. You need to be near a major international airport, and I cannot stress this enough. You will struggle day in, day out to get professional investors if it's not easy for them to come and visit you. Why? Because many of them, A, want to come and see what you're doing, want to see what you're about, and B, if you get going and you get good and you're going to have a board and they become an investor on your board and they have quarterly investor meetings, if it's a pain in the ass for them to get to your board meeting, they're not going to want to come. Also, they're not going to believe you. If you're in this small little pokey village somewhere, they're going to think, how on earth are they going to make that into a major international business from there? And I do get it. One of the things that will pull you in, and don't fall for this, is that there'll be a small local government regional grant. So you're in a small area of Spain, up in Catalonia or something, and the small government grant says, we'll give you 200,000 to get going, but you've got to keep your company here for the next 5 years. Don't do it. Find the money from other sources, or make sure that you can take the money, but it doesn't lock you into being there for the next 5 years. It's important, your location. You've got to stick your location exactly where your business needs to be, not where you want to be. You've got to put it where your investors are going to go to. And again, if you're in the Netherlands, go and put it right near Schiphol Airport if you have to. They fly in, they take a taxi, they're in your company, they do the board meeting, you have a nice dinner at night, and they fly out in the morning without a pain in the ass travel that they've got to do. That makes your business more enticing to people. So it's in here, it's under tip number 14. Go read it and come back. And in the comments below, let me know if you are struggling because of your location, or even just let me know where is your location, and I'll reply to you and tell you what the good and the bad things are about that location. Try and give me a hint as to your business if you've got a website, or if you're thinking of a business in a certain area. Tell me what sector it's in, tell me the location, and in the comments, I'll try and get back to you and sort of say, yeah, no, indifferent, and give you some thoughts on it. All right, keep going.